So my name is Paul Zarling. I'm the managing partner here, and I am delighted to welcome you to our June financial education event. And for some of you, you know, we're going to have a little bit different format. We're going to have a game show format with a lot of trivia. This is going to be our group, our team. We're going to have some contestants, and then we have the producers table. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we'll get right into Jeopardy. All right, so I'm going to turn over to the team. So go ahead.
Hello, I'm Justin Krieger, partner, head of financial planning. And as we go through, we always like to update you guys on what's going on with our family. So we got a couple family members that are here today. So Asher is in the back. He's getting some food. So you can see him right here. He hit his first over the fence home run in baseball this year, just a couple weeks ago. And then Father's Day weekend, Isaiah's team placed second in the West Bend Father's Day baseball tournament, so that was really fun. There's all of them on their last day of school in the middle. So last day of freshman year for Michaela, last day of 6th grade, 4th grade, and kindergarten for the boys. Some fishing down in the middle here. I think that's at Mothy Lake. And then up, my wife is taking the little guy fishing at Mothy Lake as well. And then my daughter on the bottom right, that's the Catamaran Lutheran Spanish club. So they're in Spain right now. She'll be home on Friday. So that's a little bit of update of what's going on with the Krieger family right now.
All right, and I'm Brad Drager, and we've got up on the upper left, so I coached the Catamaran Lutheran golf team, been doing that for 6 years, and we got to go to state. So that picture is my wife and I with our son. We ended up placing third, which was a very awesome experience. Then we moved to the right. Lisa and I took delivery of a new vehicle in an experience that was unlike any other. So we did buy the low-end model Tesla, that complete electronic vehicle. Then on the right, so our son Logan is out in Colorado. So for the summer, we thought, why not take in someone else? So we've got Francis, who's Ethan's friend from college. He is a resident, so he lives in Malawi, but he's here studying in school. So he's living with us. So we all went to the Dells. Then bottom left, that's when Ethan starts to be the star of the show. He had a rugby event in Cottage Grove and decided to tackle a guy a little harder than maybe he should have. Ended up with a knee to the top of his eye, and it turned out to be a boxer's eye. It was completely closed. So we drove from Cottage Grove to Milwaukee, where our insurance is, we get a little discount at least. And we finally broke out of the ER after about 3 hours.
That's quick.
So it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, now if anyone wants to know what that big flashy belt is, Ethan, do you want to give us a sense of what that is?
So this is the tax championship belt. So during our tax season at Client First, everyone gets to submit an entry on the amount of tax deliveries that we think will happen for our whole company. And for this year, I got the closest guess without going over, so I was crowned the tax champion for 2023. Very proud.
I was 3 over the number, so I was close. Then so at bottom middle, we did end up driving out to Colorado and visited Logan. We tried to play golf, but we weren't able to, so we played muddy disc golf. And then on the lower right is us visiting Ethan up at Stout for his rugby, where he tried to get his younger brother to actually play in the game. And I said, after that eye injury, not happening.
I'm Dominique Heber. I'm your client specialist lead. This is my family. On the left is my daughter. She is 11, attends Morning Star, and she does gymnastics. And so she took second place at regionals this year. So super proud of her. It's my entire family at Christmas, my husband Keith, and my daughter Anna, and Kaylin, and myself. And this year, my daughter got to go turkey hunting with me. She called in the bird, and we were lucky on our hour out that morning.
Good afternoon. My name is Cade Miskimen, and I am a client service specialist. I've been an intern at Client First for the past 2 summers, and thankfully they offered me a full-time position, and now we are at Client First full-time. So that's some exciting news. So the first picture is from May. Just graduated from the University of Missouri with a degree in personal financial planning and a minor in business. So thankfully, got done in 4 years. Good on that. Second picture is my girlfriend and I. We were blessed with the opportunity to go to Cabo, Mexico for spring break. So that was one of the more fun trips I've ever taken. Weather was beautiful down there. And the last picture is from last summer. That was at the Living Word golf outing. And you can see some familiar faces up there, Ethan as well as Paul, and then my buddy Luke. So that's a little bit about me.
Hello, I'm Katie Griefkiss. I actually just started with Client First this week, so I'm kind of new. That's my family. My husband Joe is the athletic director at Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School. And then we have 4 children. Lena's 12, Ellie's 10, Owen's 8, and Gideon's 6. That was at Easter. The second picture, we went to St. Louis for spring break. And then the last picture is just Joe and I at the KML Gala. So that's me.
All right, thank you very much. They are going to go to the producer's table. Right, they've got everything set for us. So how this is going to work, we have our contestants over here. We have Justin Krieger, who's, like you mentioned before, he's the head of financial planning, also certified financial planner. Been doing that for close to 15 years. Next to him is Cade. Don't let his youthful looks fool you. He just graduated from a top 5 school in personal financial planning from the University of Missouri. We're happy to have him on the team, and he carries with him a pretty high intellect, so we're excited about that. And then next to him is Brad. Brad's been with us for a few years. Computer science background, but really is really good with financial planning as well, putting all those pieces together for you as well. So we've got some heavy hitters for contestants. And over here, they're the ones calling the shots, right? So they're going to say yes or no to the right or wrong answer. And then we have a scoreboard right here. So if you want to know who's in the lead, who's got what points available to bet for Final Jeopardy, right? The format's going to be very similar to Alex Trebek and what he's done for many, many years, right? We're going to have some categories. We can bring that up if we would like. So the first category is the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act of 2017. Sometimes that's called the TCJA Act of 2017. Next category is Secure Act 1.0. That was the first one. And then you wonder, is there 2.0? Just wait, be patient. We're going to get to there. Then we have the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022, which is always hilarious in how they name things. Then we have the Secure Act 2.0. We have taxes is the 5th category, and then wild card for the 6th category, right? So, producers, are we ready to go? We're all set here. Contestants, are we ready to play? All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jeopardy. All right, because he's the partner, Justin, you'll go first. Which one would you like?
Let's go with Secure Act 2.0 for 200, please.
The new RMD, or required minimum distribution, age for people born from 1951 to 1959. Kate.
What is 73 years old?
That is correct. Well done, Kate, for $200. And thank you for answering in the form of a question. Well done. Okay, the board is yours, Kate.
We will go with the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022 for 600.
Ooh, 600. Okay. Getting right at it. All right, Kate, this credit is available for electric vehicles purchased between 2023 and 2032. Oh, Kate hits it again. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. What is $7,500? Federal.
Can we build on that?
$7,500 federal tax credit.
Is that close enough? Okay. What is a $7,500 federal tax credit? That's quite a credit for getting a car for the next 9 years. All right. Kate, the board is still yours. Brad can talk about that later. That's fun. All right, Kate, go ahead.
We will go with wild card for 200.
Wild card for 200. The maximum percentage of Social Security that is subject to federal income tax.
What is 85%?
That is correct. Good job, Justin. Way to go. The board is yours.
Over to Tax Cuts and Jobs Act for 600.
Getting aggressive. This tax bracket offers a 20% tax break from the previous tax code bracket.
What is the 12?
Who went first? Was it Justin? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
What is the 12% federal bracket?
Correct. Justin's on a roll. Justin's on a roll. Okay.
To Tax Cuts and Jobs Act for 200.
Tax Cuts and Jobs Act for 200. The tax rate that was reduced from 35% to 21%. Brad.
What is the corporate tax rate?
Correct. Nicely done, Brad. Now the board is yours.
I'm going to go Secure Act 2.0 for 800.
Oh, okay. Retirement accounts, including IRAs and 401ks, will have this for people age 50 and over. Justin.
What is higher catch-up amounts?
Can you expand more on that?
Mustard?
Mustard amounts, yeah, right. Contributions. Higher catch-up contributions. All right, let's keep going. Yeah, turn that around so we can see your light. Thank you. It's throwing me off. Okay, go ahead, Justin.
Let's go IRA for 200. That's the abbreviation that they have for that, which is also confusing. The Inflation and Reduction Act of 2022, they call IRA.
Yeah. And what amount?
200.
Okay. Okay, this energy credit is available for windows, doors, skylights, furnace, solar, air conditioners installed after January 1 of 2023 through the end of the year 2032. Brad.
What is $600?
Oh, that's incorrect. Anyone else? Justin.
What is 30%?
That is correct. Way to steal the question. Justin, the board is yours. Well played.
Let's keep it rolling there. Let's do Inflation Reduction Act for 400.
All right. This is the maximum credit amount for a water heater installed between January 1 of 23 and the end of the year of 2023. You have a year to do it. Okay,
What is $600?
correct.
And that date was 2032. I just noticed the typo.
So you have 9 years.
Good for a while.
9 years to get a water heater. Okay, here you go. Cade, the board's yours.
We will go with Secure Act 1.0 for 400.
All right, here we go. The rule that requires inherited IRAs to be depleted over a specific number of years instead of taking lifetime RMDs. Required minimum distribution. Kate.
Okay, what is the 10-year rule?
What is the 10-year rule? Correct. Thank you. Kate, to job, the board is still yours.
All right, let's make things interesting. We will go with taxes for 1,000.
Oh. Taxes for 1,000. the highest individual federal income tax in history? I think it was Kate.
What is 94%?
Yes. 94%. Nice job. Let's just take a quick check of the score here. Justin at 1800, Kate 26, and Brad still at 0. All right. But there's plenty of board left. There's plenty of board left. Plenty of board left. Plenty of board left. Okay. Kate, go ahead.
Okay. We will go with taxes for 200.
All right. Taxes for 200. The age that an individual can utilize a qualified charitable distribution. Brad.
What is 70 and a half?
Correct. 70.5 would also do. He's on the board. He's on the board. Yes. All right, Brad.
I'm going Inflation Reduction Act for 1,000.
Inflation Reduction Act for 1,000. He's going after it, folks. Trying to play catch up right now. This is the maximum amount a used vehicle at a dealership can be sold to qualify for the used clean vehicle credit of $4,000. Brad.
What is $25,000?
25,000. That is correct. Ooh, Brad's making a move. Brad's making a move.
Excluded from the used vehicle credit. It didn't show up on there. Yeah, it's amazing. I'd like to, honestly, we'd like to see someone have one on the lot for less than that. So I thought it was an interesting little piece of tidbit info as we dug through this. We're going to go Secure Act 1.0 for 800.
All right. Here we go. This investment vehicle can be used to pay $10,000 in student loans. Kate.
What is a 529 plan?
That is correct. That is correct. For education. For education. Kate, the board's yours.
Let's go wild card for 600.
Wild card for 600. A simple, flexible, and tax advantage way to give your favorite charity, to give to your favorite charities. Justin.
What is a donor advised fund?
That is correct. Well done. What is the donor advised fund? The board is yours, Justin.
Let's go wild card 1,000.
Wild card for 1,000 is the year that the highest individual federal income tax rate was 94%. Hey.
We did it at the same time.
Well, I called Abe.
Yeah, that's it.
We will go with 1944.
Sorry, that's incorrect. It was not in the form of a question. Whoa. Justin is correct. What is 1944?
Big swing. Big swing on the
Big swing, but we do have a format. Okay. Let's go over
Two, Tax Cuts and Jobs Act for 400.
Tax Cuts and Jobs Act for 400. The date the current tax rates under the TCJA will expire and the prior tax bracket will go into effect unless an extension is made. Okay.
What is December 31st, 2025?
Absolutely correct. Nice job, Kate. Nice job, Kate. All right, the board is yours.
Let's go taxes for 600.
Taxes for 600. Wisconsin does not tax this form of government retirement income. Don't yell it out loud. It's for the contestants. Okay, Brad.
What is Social Security income?
You guys correct. Good job, Brad, and good job, everyone.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah. All right, go ahead, Brad.
Secure Act 1.0 for 200.
All right. Previously age 70 and a half, the new age that you are now first required to take requirement minimum distributions from your IRA.
Now remember, this is Secure Act 1.0. What is age 70?
Oh, thank you.
What is age 72?
That is correct. Thank you. He's like yelling out answers, just answering without buzzing in. We've got anarchy here. All right, you're going back, Brad.
Taxes for 800.
Okay, taxes for 800. The strategy that avoids capital gains taxes and provides a charitable tax deduction. Brad.
What is donating an appreciated asset?
That is correct. Well played. Let's check the score. Hold on. We've had some movement. Oh, pardon me. Justin's 3,400, and then we have a tie between Kate and Brad at 2,800. So we're close race among our experts. Okay, go ahead.
Secure Act 2.0 for 400.
All right. The maximum amount that can now be rolled from a 529 plan to a Roth IRA. You got it? I think there's a little bit of a time. I'm going to go with Brad.
What is $35,000?
That is correct. Nicely done. Your roll continues.
Secure Act 1.0 for 600.
All right. The age in which a child who inherits an IRA from a parent is subject to the 10-year distribution rule. Justin.
What is the age of majority?
Age majority, also known as 18.
Or 21 in some states.
Exactly. Clarify. Yeah. All right, Justin, the board's yours.
All right, let's go taxes for 400.
All right,
please.
final one in the category. The taxation of life insurance death proceeds. Kate.
What is tax-free?
Yes. Very well done. Board's yours, Kate.
Let's go Secure Act 2.0 for 600.
All right, Secure Act. It is the new R&D age for people born in 1960 or later. Kate.
What is 75 years old?
That's correct. I know, right? All of us gotta wait now. All right. Okay, go ahead, Kate.
Let's go wild card for 400.
Wild card for 400 is portfolio management for an investment account should be based on both your individual risk tolerance and Kate was first.
What is the time horizon of your account?
Correct. Nice job. Got to combine both of them, risk and time. Here we go. Kate, continue.
All right, let's go Inflation Reduction Act for 800.
All right, final one in that category. The solar energy credit limit for systems installed between December 31 of 2021 and January 1 of 2033. It's gonna be Brad.
What is no limit?
That is incorrect. Chance for steals. Justin.
What is unlimited?
Oh, also incorrect. Oh, what is uncapped? Yes, the producers. Tough. All right, so we'll go back to it was Kate, right? So Kate, you still have the board.
All right, let's go Tax Cuts and Jobs Act for 800.
800. All right, here we go. This deduction is currently not available under the TCJA. Kate.
What is the personal exemption?
You did ask a question. What's the personal exemption? You're correct. You're correct. Yeah. All right, you still have the board. There's 4 left. A lot of money out there.
Let's go Secure Act 2.0 for 1,000.
1,000. This allows for a new employer match for 401ks. Justin.
What is the Roth 401k match?
That is correct. Good job, Justin. The board is yours. 3 left.
Let's go Secure Act 1.0 for 1,000.
Okay. This instance allows an individual to withdraw $5,000 from a 401k penalty-free. Brad.
What is birth of a child or adoption of a child?
That is acceptable. That is acceptable. Nice shot, Brad.
Wild card for 800.
All right, here we go. A trust-based estate plan will avoid this lengthy, public, and expensive process. Oh, Brad.
What is probate?
That is correct. What is probate? 2 left. I'm sorry, 1 left.
I think I'm gonna go Tax Cuts and Jobs Act for 1,000.
Good choice. Good choice. All right, this TCJ Act limited this itemized deduction to $10,000. Kate.
What are state and local taxes paid, or SALT?
Oh, very well done, Kate. Nicely done. Okay, we're gonna check the scoreboard. Justin's at 4,200, Kate's at 6,000, Brad's at 4,200. So we got a close race. All right, Final Jeopardy. Okay, it's time for Final Jeopardy, and the category is. Oh, here we go. Category is if you are between the age of 62.
Wait, I'm supposed to not. Do we have to wager first?
Oh. Oh, yes. Okay.
I didn't see it.
Okay. Here we go. All right. You have a pen and paper underneath. You can wager up to the amount that you have. So just a reminder, Justin, 4,200. Kate is 6,000. And Brad is 4,200 as well. All right. We'll give you a few moments to write down your amounts. And then we'll go into Final Jeopardy. All right, are you ready, gentlemen? Okay, make sure you have your buzzers in hand. Fold up your amounts. Keep them. Yeah, you'll display them to the audience here. Write the answer and then the amount that you're going to wager.
Well, yeah, wager now and then answer below.
Yep. Okay, here we go. All right, and here it is. If you are between the age of 62 and full retirement age for Social Security for the entire year, this is the maximum amount you can earn annually before you have your benefit reduced. I'm going to read it again while you're pondering. If you are between the age of 62 and full retirement age for Social Security for the entire year, this is the maximum amount you can earn annually before having your benefit reduced. We're going to give you a few moments for your answer. All right. Gentlemen, are you ready? Yep, thank you. Okay, we're going to go with, we'll start with Justin. Justin had 4,200 points. Justin, what was your answer?
What is $21,240?
That is the correct answer. And what did you wager?
$4,100 and 2 smiling faces.
So, 4,100. All right, so that puts Justin right at 8,300. All right. Brad, you were also at 4,200. What was your answer?
Looks like I messed up my digits. What is 21,420?
Ooh, incorrect.
But I did wager $4,199, so I still got a buck.
I still got a buck. All right. Okay. Kay, what was your answer?
My answer was also $21,240.
Is that in the form of a question?
I don't know if that was in the form of a question. Kay. I don't know if they can count that.
Oh.
I was unaware of the answer.
All right. What did you wager?
But either way, I did not wager enough. I only wagered $1,700.
Only wagered $1,700. Okay. So Justin is your Jeopardy winner. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Now, we have a little bit of time. So if there's any questions from our attendees, now would be the time for them. So if there's something that's on your mind you'd like to ask our panel of experts, feel free to do that by raising your hand if you have another question. Do not have to have a question, but if you do have one, feel free to raise your hand and we'll call it.
If you do have a question, ideally, so we did set up the categories as the recent tax laws that have changed, and we tried to hit on things that are applicable to as many people as possible. So otherwise, come up after and find us, and we'll be happy to answer them.
Perfect. All right, we have a question over here.
I have not heard about the electric vehicle amount that you receive if you purchase electric vehicle. So, is it what are the limits or what are the requirements? Anybody purchase one?
We'll let Brad do this because he just recently went through this process and did this. And Brad is very analytical and very frugal. So if Brad did the research, it's very
All
comprehensive.
right, so the questions revolve around, hey, what are all the ranges regarding an electric vehicle?
So yeah,
Brad, go ahead.
good question. The electric vehicle credit is in place 2023 through 2032. If you buy a new vehicle and it has to meet certain battery requirements and where it's manufactured. So two criteria, $3,750 a piece, and so a total of $7,500. And then recently, as I started to explore a Tesla vehicle, because one of our clients talked to me about all the money he was saving in gas, they took the low-end Model 3 and changed it from $3,750 to $7,500. So basically any electric vehicle that meets those two criteria is a $7,500 federal tax credit. So you'll get it as a credit on your taxes. And I believe then if you don't use it up, then it rolls forward till it's burned up. So if you have tax liability, that would come off. And the max income for married filing jointly is $300,000 you can make to qualify for that credit in that year. They are thinking of moving it to where you get it as a dealer rebate in 2024 and going forward, but they haven't worked that piece out yet. And so that's kind of the sense of where that is.
Yeah, thank you.
You mentioned about where the battery was made or where the car is made.
Well, yeah, they want it to be a certain amount of it built in North America or designed. I don't have the exact details, but yeah. And then the used vehicle piece was the $3,750 or almost $4,000 if you bought a used one. But it has to be from a dealer and it can't be transferred in the last 2 years.
All right. Thank you, Brad. Good question. Any other questions? Oh, we have a question right here.
Well, keeping in line with the same with vehicles and investments, can you go into a little bit more detail about the investment used to pay $10,000 in student loans?
Yeah. So the question was, what vehicle is being used for the $10,000 in student loans?
Yes.
And was that related to a question we had up here?
Secure Act 1.0?
The Secure Act 1.0? Because that was, could someone,
Could we bring that one up so we can see it?
it was a 529, but I don't remember. Was that related to paying the loan? Sorry, yeah. So I believe the question was related to if you have a student loan, what's the maximum you can put towards a student loan from a 529 account? So the investment vehicle answer there is a 529. That's just an IRS code. Each state has its own 529. Like in Wisconsin, you can get a state tax credit for contributing to that. What happens is if someone doesn't use up all that money and that child leaves school, you have two options. You can either transfer it to another person, or if that student has student loans, you could use 10,000 of that 529 account to pay off a student loan. That was the basis of how we got to this question.
Thank you.
Previously, you could not use them to pay off student loans, only current student expenses in college. So just an expansion of how you could use the money for education after the fact.
Yep. Thank you. Good clarification. Any other questions? Oh, we have one over here.
As long as we're on that subject, what is the status? Since I can't seem to find out in the news of the whole $10,000 to get from the federal government to pay off student loans. What is the legal status as you know?
Yeah. So what's the latest with student loan forgiveness is really what you're got. What's the latest there?
I do not know. I just know they've just been kicking it back and forth.
Supreme Court's going to rule in July.
So July, there's going to be
Okay. So that's the latest. The Supreme Court will probably have a ruling in sometime this summer. So we'll keep following that one. All right. Other questions? Going once, going twice. All right. If you can get me to the recap, we'll close it out here. All right. So these friendly faces. If you have any other financial questions regarding to anything related to your financial plan, feel free to schedule a no-fee initial consultation with us. For those that are already clients, you know how to get a hold of us and how we can help solve that problem. So you can reach us at our phone number there or email us as well. Downtown is still open. People are just parking at Veterans Avenue. You can come to our office suite, walking across the pedestrian bridge. You can actually see the canoe and kayak drop-in being done. The sidewalk actually goes right down into the water now. Looks pretty cool. If you haven't driven past there, question?
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about that on my way here. How long is that going to be going on? And what do they do? Just tear up the whole street?
So is your question on Main Street or the Riverwalk, or both?
Coming to your office for my meeting this summer.
Yep, for sure. So she's talking about the Main Street reconstruction process. That is scheduled to go through October of this year. All right. And so to her point, yes, everything is ripped up, but our sidewalks are still open. You can get to us. Or if there's someone with transport needs, the construction crew is super cool. We've had people drive right up to our door to get into our suite. So just let us know in advance and we can make sure that happens. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, a lot of people are parking on Veterans Avenue, just walk across the pedestrian bridge and taking a look at the Riverwalk, which is coming to hopefully a close here soon. That's supposed to be done this summer. It's going to be wonderful when it's all done. All right. Then you have a feedback form. Please let us know. Hand it in to Sarah and Heather as well. We'd love to know the content, the format, things you'd like to do we can improve on. And then next month is going to be the Adaptive Investment Management team. They're going to be talking about the markets, about the second quarter and things going on there. For those that listen to the podcast, that's also very helpful, but that's going to be noon only, July 19th, and that's going to be with David, Dan, Kevin, and Ian. And there's their friendly faces right there. So we're looking forward to that. And with that, we are going to conclude. So special thanks to all who made this happen. So thank you to our contestants. Thanks to our producer. Thanks to Brian and everyone else. And we appreciate you guys coming out. Enjoy the summer and enjoy all the knowledge you guys have, right? All right. Take care, everybody.